Sometimes the problem with your way of thinking is thinking that you don't have a problem with your way of thinking. This is why I'm so passionate about mastering your perspective. I remember my very first experience in fatherhood was with my first daughter. I remember she fell and she scraped her knee and she was crying. And my instinct was to tell her to brush herself off, to get up, and that everything was going to be okay. And even though I meant well by that, it was the wrong thing to do. It was all orchestrated by all the toxic masculinity traits that I have been taught. See, as a man, you're taught not to cry, you're taught to push any emotions that do not reflect your macho-ness, intensity, your assertiveness, to push it to the back. And here it is, I had this little girl at the time who's this little ball of femininity, and she's created to process her emotion, and that's her superpower. And instead of nurturing that, my instinct out of toxic masculinity was to mute it. You want to learn how to master your perspective? And the second step is realizing that the problem with your way of thinking is thinking that you don't have a problem with your way of thinking. Perspective. As we get closer into transitioning into the age of Aquarius, the time is now to obtain higher learning for the soul. Visit www.soulperspectiveinstitute.com to learn more.